Opa made you a bucky.
It's not a bucket. It's a Hilux.
Fawaz Basadien is joining Mamelodi Sundowns finally. It's a worst kept secret. We knew eventually he will leave and join Mamelodi Sundowns. We thought maybe he could even go to Orlando Pirates. Mamelodi Sundowns already have left backs that they were playing. Divine Lunga at the Club World Cup, and they also were playing Aubrey Modiba. How will Basadien play? Where will he play? When will he play at Mamelodi Sundowns? Another player of interest as well, on loan. He's left. He came from Portugal to South Africa. He's gone to Portugal on loan. That's Kobamelo Kodisang. Very quickly in this video, we'll talk to Lindo Pep and also Bobo later on in the video, where we ask them about Basadin joining Sundowns and Kodisang leaving Sundowns. Let's take it away, sir. Basadin, you happy about that?
Very happy. Firstly, 28 years. Which is the age is on his side. Left back, versatile as well. He's a left back that can play on the line. He's a left back that can invert, play into midfield, create an extra number. Incredible as well in the offensive line. Can cross from deep. He makes incredible decisions when he gets closer to the box. Can chip, can finesse, can score goals, which is very important as well. Set piece delivery, very key. He helps you in that dead ball situation. So he comes into a Mamelodi Sundowns team, and I think he brings in value. Number one. Mm-hmm. And number two, I think he's got a lot of quality. Number three, international
team player.
Very important, Kolego. And we've seen the policy, the strategy of the club. Very important to bring in players that understand how to deal with pressure. Team players that understand how to deal with expectation. I think him being a Bafana international now, playing some of these matches have also risen his stakes in terms of a player. I think he understands the Mamelodi Sundowns players because he sees them in the national team.
Elephant in the room is game time. Let's talk about that.
I think he walks into the lineup, in my opinion. He's got the quality. One of the best left backs you ever have in the league. T1 is injured. I think one of the reasons why he got signed, I think he got a big injury in the under-20. Aubrey Modiba. In my opinion, no matter how much I love him, love Aubrey, one of the best, super talented. But I think the mistakes that he made in the beginning of the season, more especially the second game of the season against the Orlando Pirates where they lost 2-1, after passing that ball to Suarez, that mistake before Mahopa winner that ball was caused by him. I think he made so many mistakes in the duration of, I think the coach lost trust because we saw in the Club World Cup, brings Divine Lunga who does well, but I think they want to bring competition.
So who's your number 1, 2, and 3 at that left wing back position?
Because Aubrey is versatile, you can always play him in midfield. Basadin walks into the lineup, he's number one. Defensively strong, like we described him and profiled him, offers you a lot of qualities. Lunga, he's a backup. I think he needs to compete. Iron sharpen iron. And we still have an injury with T1, so he's the young under-20 international. So for me, Basadin walks into that Mamelodi side.
Overall, happy with that signing?
Incredibly happy. Brings in value, which is important.
All right, let's look at Kobamelo Kodisang. When I woke up this morning reading about the loan move, I was like, waste of his time because this is a South African young man who, when he left Bidvest Platinum Stars, Bidvest, he goes overseas and we think, okay, we have a star here in future. He was in the second division in Portugal and then they got promoted and then Sundowns buys him for some reason. And you were there, of course, to unveil him when in Bobo. You unveiled him. And I kind of feel like waste of time. I will never blame the team for thinking that they could use him, but I couldn't understand why eventually they couldn't use him. They didn't have faith in him. Maybe off the field, I don't know. I just couldn't understand it from a footballing perspective that you needed someone on the left-hand side and you could have given him faith to say, okay, it's month number 2 back in South Africa, month number 3, but at some point, it's as if when Coach Mangoba left, he left as well. It's like one of those signings where you were the signing of the coach instead of the signing of the club. What's your feeling about him?
There's two things that I'm feeling, Mr. Nkewu. And firstly, it's the agent. Secondly, it's maybe the style of play of the club. Wingers, in the last 3 years, maybe I might be wrong, now that I'm thinking about it, a Lodge didn't work, and Kobamelo Kodisang is not working. How many wingers are not working at Mamelodi Sundowns? You know, I'm thinking style of play, but also Ribeiro shines because Mamelodi Sundowns doesn't play with a winger that hugs the touchline, not Lalanga inside. Kodisang has that quality, Lodge has that quality, Matthews has that quality, but it seems like it's not working. Secondly, why did the management and the agency bring him back to South Africa? 24-year-old, playing in Portugal, first division of Portugal. Why is he coming back to South Africa? Wasn't there a better opportunity in that league? Kodisang also, before he left, was one of the highly rated and under-20 international. We had hopes. One of the most We produce that winger. We absolutely love that winger. Quick, dynamic, versatile, can play on the line, can play on the inside, scores goals, quick, eliminates, very dangerous in the box. Why he didn't succeed at Sundowns, I don't know, because the quality is there. Is it personal? We don't know. Because the boy seems like a good boy. I had a conversation with him when I met him. He was very confident, very excited to come and play for Mamelodi Sundowns. You could tell that he had the energy. They sold him the project, because Coach Mangoba, I think he wanted to use wingers when he was there. But what genuinely happened after that, I don't know why, but I think it's two things. Might be the style of play, possibly the coaches feel they don't trust him in the final third, or maybe the numbers doesn't score enough. He doesn't really impress, maybe in training, you never know, because sometimes as a player is good as how you're given an opportunity. And also, I think the bigger one is, why come back to South Africa?
All right, good points. Let's move on then to Ubonga Nomfokamnisi. Same questions as well, Basadin and also Kobamelo Kodisang. What does he think about those two players? There's also other players, of course, who have left Sundowns. I think Rashin Derek is in Tanzania. So yeah, there's no time to talk about all these players. But yeah, this is an interesting one about Kodisang and also Fawaz Basadien. Masibulele kakhulu ke kumfoka nkosi uLindo Pep with his opinions on Basadien, Fawaz esemnyango kuMamelodi Sundowns, and then omnye sanda phuma kuMamelodi Sundowns uKobamelo Kodisang. Let me ask you, Bobo, are you happy? Was this the signing that you always wanted, Basadien? Bowumfuna when uthi join the Sundowns?
Yes, 100% sure. Bengimdinga kuMamelodi Sundowns. The reason why kuleyo mawungabheka iMamelodi Sundowns, hambe check amagoli eSundowns ukuthi i-considerably beside. We need that a left back or that center left. If you don't get a center left, get a left back owaziyo ukuthi equality, they understand the way mhlawumbe iSundowns idlala ngakhona. So Basadin, I'm not saying Aubrey abolunga abenzi kahle, but uBasadin equality. Remember mdlalo bafana and labadlala udlala nabo, badlala bajwayela adlala nabo bafana. Kuyoba easy for yena kuMamelodi Sundowns. Into engithandayo ngoBasadin thinking umachot mdlalo ofana noBasadin uma ungambheka, decision making, i-recovery yakhe kulela side uma ungabheka, top quality player enkuleka, ngeke uthathe nix kuya. Ngajabula nje ukubona bamkhipha uAubrey kulela side, bamlethe lapha azodlala as a 8, because uBasadin manje I think uma nolunga ifuna those two players kuleya center kuleya left back. I think kunabadlali engazi kahle ukuthi no yonke into ezovela kulela side bazokhona ukudila nayo. Basadin definitely sure ingaba a good signing for Mamelodi Sundowns ngombono wami.
Okay, you already answered one of my questions, ukuthi who is on number 1, number 2, number 3 left wing backs. What do you think happens to career ka Aubrey? Even as a Bafana call up, you think they're gonna just have to put him in midfield, change the position? Because if they were playing Olunga, manje kuno Basadin, that means number 1 and number 2 is Basadin and Lunga.
Yeah.
That means Aubrey Modiba is one of my favorite left wing backs. He has to shift somewhere or he has to fight for his position.
Aubrey must go to the midfield Nkuleko. According to the understanding yami Aubrey. Remember now iSundowns asasenayo umdlali okhona ukuthatha ama shot on target. Utropile uTebs udlala as a 6. If umrembula adlala as a 6, it's only Aubrey ongakhona ukuthatha lawo ma shot on target. You can't rely kumdlalo ofana noAlende no Adams ukuthi bathathe ma shot
And
outside the box.
they don't take them.
Abanayo le quality ukuthi bangathatha ma shot on target. So you need umdlalo ofana noAubrey. Aubrey can play ama short passes. Aubrey can play ama ding pass, long ball uyadlala Aubrey. Aubrey can shoot epalini. Ama set piece Aubrey is good. So ngiyacabanga ukuthi Aubrey bamlethe as a 8. Mina ngiyacabanga ukuthi abadlali abafana nabo Jaden Adams nomdlalo ofana no Alende kumele bayifayithele lo position bano Aubrey, because uAubrey mlandi ku midfield. For me ngiyacabanga and ukhumbula uAubrey even if umdlalisa ku side ye winger, decision making uAubrey wenza ama cutback, akamana cross ibhola uAubrey most of the time wenza ama cutbacks, box entries. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi uAubrey isikhathi esi-right manje ukuthi angayidlala kuleya midfield since wena uBasadin iSundowns ithembisa ukuthi iyamsayina. So I think uAubrey kumele angene midfield.
All right, before I let you go, I need to ask you about Kodisang. It's said that it never worked out, and we can never be able to answer the question of why, because it's not as if udlalile 6 months sambone ukuthi izinto zihambe kahle on the field. What do you think of him going? He's going on loan. It might be even a situation where Lodge went on loan with Dad. Now Lodge has a new chance to re-establish himself with Sundowns. So maybe it might not be over. But what was your feeling when you saw Kodisang leaving Sundowns?
Yeah, it's not good man Kulego. Khumbula ukuthi uKodisang ngomunye umdlali Ebesinelthemba naye. I remember
You were there unveiling him.
Yes.
I saw you guys on Facebook unveiling him.
Exactly. So it's a quality player. Unfortunately, i-footballing ngenye indlela nkuleko. Akusibo bonke abadlali ozobasayina abafithe njenge-gloves uma ulifake esandleni. Abanye the style of play se-team, abanye uthola ukuthi le position ayidlalayo ucompete nabanye. Akayitholanga i-chance enough for mina umdlalo ofana noKodisang ku-Sundowns. And uma ungabheka ngelinye winger uKodisang ungikhumbuza abadlali cishe adlala njengomabhena. Cishe adlala njengomdlalo ofana nabo Cheese Boy ngesikhathi sakhe. Uthanda ucarry ball, uthanda ukwenza lama box entries a-carry ball, adlala ama short passes. Akusumdlalo ukuthi uzodlala i-long ball uKodisang. No, yilama winger esikhuluma ngawo ukuthi always athatha ibhola afuna ukukhatha in. Afuna ukubitha 1v1 bayakulanda, you understand? So mina ngiyacabanga ukuthi it's unfortunately man ku-Sundowns le quality lapha man iye yamnikeza problem nabadlali abafana nabo Matthews kulela side. So kube nzima for yena ukuthi angathola mhlawumbe afayithele le position yakhe. So football is like that nkuleka. It's not like Kodisang it's a bad player. It's a quality player. Angafitha noma ngabe team.
Kuyi-loan ePortugal unalo ithemba lokuthi mhlawumbe angaphinda abuye.
Yeah, I think so. I think uKodisang uzobuya. Usasemncane uKodisang. For mina usane chance ukuthi angabe back kuMamelodi Sundowns. Sinsolwazi ukuthi iSundowns abadlali abaya kuloni yabanikeza ichance. Baningi abadlali abaye kuloni angazi ama isizini awungaka. Remember abadlali abafana nabo Dennis Onyango baye kangaki umaloni. Sinabo Sibanyoni ngikhani baba release manje.
So Tembazwane was a lone player.
Understand. So ngiyacabanga ukuthi uzabuya umdlalo ofana noKodisang. Ngithi unlike kuye because akuzange mhlawumbe kusebenze the way nami ngicabanga ukuthi kuzosebenza ngakhona, but yena it's a top quality player. If maybe ngathi ngikhuluma iqiniso alikho icembu la ku PSL ngaphandle kweSundowns angahluleka ukuyodlala kulo if uKodisang bangathi available like South Africa.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much, Mr. Mnisi. It was nice to see you today. Yeah, that is it then for today with iDiskiTV. We shall see you tomorrow as we are winding down the clock, getting closer and closer to the brand new season. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times, World Sports Betting. For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za.
Shapunjan bafowethu igama lami Lindo Pep, the best analyst in the country. Please don't forget to subscribe to iDiskiTV. Tanko.
This is Bongane Benedict Villagazi, they call me so. Niazi bafethu, ama coach for life, they are back in winning ways. Please, I tell you to subscribe to iDiskiTV.